Hey, this is your boy Malintent. We're back again today to go over our Stormbrand guide that we are going to be using this league for 3.16 Scourge. This is I have no footage of play style or anything like that until I get further into the game. But currently, right now, we have Stormbrand doing approximately 535,000 points of damage. This isn't huge. This should be a good starter to actually get you up and into mapping. You should be able to get pretty far with this because of the ability to be able to sit back and let Stormbrand do its damage. The guide has been broken down into multiple different sections as most of my guides normally are. You start off level 1 to level 20. You should be able to get all those or close to all those. 21 to 33, you'll have these. At 33, you should be able to grab the sanctuary pieces. The 33 through 51, you should be able to get those. And 51 on, you should be able to try to fill out the rest of the tree. Now, a couple of things that we have to be aware of inside of the guild, inside of this situation is, normally I do have the skills broken down into these are what you use, and this is the level they will be between level 1 and level 20, so you can actually see Stormbrand at level 12 to level 33, etc. I did not have time to try to do that because I don't know exactly what skills I'm going to be using initially on the first start because of some of the changes that they have inside of the game. The modifications, as you can see, this is what my old leveling guide used to be. Act 1, you get these particular gems. Act 2, in prison, you buy these particular things, and I'm going to try to follow and make sure that this still is valid. With the changes that we have that came out with 3.16, you have a totally different tree configuration. You get ancestral bond a lot earlier. So I used to use Holy Flame Totem for a while and some other things, but you can get Rune Binder really early. So between 1 and 20, you can get Rune Binder. So Rune Binder makes things a little bit different because I don't know exactly when I'll get to that particular node now, which means that I might not be using Holy Flame Totem as far as I was before. That's why this whole section needs to be reworked. It's, I will probably follow a lot of what it's talking about, but I need to rework that whole section so that it's a smooth leveling process. After I get that smooth leveling process in place, then I'll go ahead and I'll update the guide. Now we'll be updating the guide on a regular basis. This Stormbrand guide will be updated on a regular basis. Same with my Cyclone Summoner build. That one probably be updated on a regular basis. Though I want to try to get at least 2 solid guys that I always constantly update to make sure that we're good. But this is what we have right now with our Stormbrand. We're going to be doing this and trying to see what we can do with Stormbrand throughout the entire thing. In game, like I said, you'll be doing it's a 100% crit build. It's a crit with 35,000 points. You will be doing 100% shock, 100% freeze because of the critting. That will allow you to control mobs and everything. The build actually has 13,000 armor. Now, when the gyms get updated, this is something that's very important. Make sure that you're very aware, or we're very aware. When the gyms get updated, come in and delete this line. This line is adjusting here, and determination actually. Oh, that might be actually. Determination is actually giving you 51% more armor. So this is probably round about not 13,000, but shoot. Actually, since it gives 51% more armor, what we should be doing is we should be halving this. I'm bringing this to about 120. Yeah, about 10,000. Reason why I say 125, because you're getting a 50% boost from the gym no matter what. So that is with basic. That will be with basic configurations. You will have more, most likely, because you don't have any armor configurations on your. The only armor configuration I did was for the Saints Hobbit, plus 42 armor. So the things that you want to do, you want to look for this build. High priorities for this build is anything that gives regen. So you want regen, you want armor, you want any lightning to your spells. Most of the items that are inside the build are easy to get type or easy to configure type items. So you should be able to get and or produce these pretty easily. As you can see, I don't have heavy amounts of life and things like that on these things. These are basic, like the boots. You need 30% movement and 74 life and a two-tone. I didn't actually say, hey, you need all this other stuff. So these are really basic pieces of gear in most cases. This marble amulet is probably one of the ones that's going to be a little bit hard to get, but the resistances you can move around to wherever you need it. But the 25 lightning damage plus 40% 40 dexterity is might be a little bit hard to get. It's not 40 isn't that bad, but it's just one of those that you might be or need to be aware of. Diamond rings, you just need some diamond rings with 64 life and some lightning damage on it. Each one of those aren't maxed out, and the life is maxed out to tier 2, but the lightning damage is at the mid. So you actually could get more damage out of this build by getting better stats on your on the items. So just be aware of that. I did actually add in some item pieces that I was thinking about maybe throwing in place, like the Glorious Vanity and putting it in somewhere, but I decided not to. I will let you know. I do have a Hypnotic Eye that I was thinking about putting in place. I would be putting that Hypnotic Eye in place on a Stygian Vice belt, which you don't see a Stygian Vice belt on this at this time. But throw the Stygian Vice belt with this hypnotic. I don't. Reason why I haven't done that was I don't know if I want to do the Stygian Vice or do just a standard Stygian Vice or do the Darkness Enthroned. Darkness Enthroned might be a better configuration. With this, you should be able to get the Darkness Enthroned pretty easily. So that's what we got right now for this build guide. I hope you like it, and I will be trying to get this guide uploaded today to YouTube, because we only have one more day to get to league start. Talk to you later. Peace.